So, once more, welcome to my lava tower as the world loads in. Okay. Are my shaders right? My shaders don't seem to have... That's not right. Why are my shaders not... No, it says it's... Is that... Okay, something has gone horribly wrong. And I am not sure what it is. Oh. Welcome, dead buttons. Okay, it started working. Now, the shaders didn't seem to kick in. Okay, let's start at the bottom. Let's start at the bottom of the tower. Okay, already dizzy. Already horribly dizzy. Okay. Okay. I gotta rest. Walking up and down this... What the hell? Oh, I was gonna ask what the hell that was. It's the shadow of the lava tower. I gotta stop calling it a lava tower till I get lava in it, but... Bloody hell. Huh. Okay. So... Have I got everything I'm going to need? I've got a lot of glass. Do I have glass? I've got glass smelting back at the house. Yes, I do. I have some glass smelting back in the house. And today the plan is to build up... Oh, God. I shouldn't have come down. Okay, everyone, hold on to your stomachs. We're going back up. I need an elevator so very badly. Could you imagine if I do this more than like once or twice a straight... Oh, God, no. I can't actually do that. I'm getting actually physically dizzy. Alright. I'm actually thinking... No, that's even worse. How about that? Okay, okay, we're up. Everyone relax. We're fine. We're fine. Whoo-wee. Stair Running Simulator 2015. Yeah, don't make suggestions. Somebody will make that game, and then Jim Sterling will have to insult it horribly. Nobody wants that. Well, probably some people do, but you know. Let's not give in to our basest desires. I'm still dizzy. I'm still dizzy from the stairs. So going round doing glass is not really helping. No, it's not. Okay. That's not a very nice thing to say, is it? Really? I mean, there's no need for that. Should be commenting on the gentleman's weight. Holy... Thank you, Jussi Björling. Wow, that is a lot of money. Thank you very much. Yeah. I guess you're a fan of the man. Shall I take it? Is that your way of signifying approval for my taste in music? Did I watch the Formula One? Yes, I did. Does anyone else here to watch Gopher fall to his death? Now, I suspect a large number of people are here to watch me fall to my death. But yes, I did watch the Formula One earlier today, and yeah, it was interesting. The first half was boring as hell. Really boring. I was kind of hoping the Mercedes would... be better on Sunday so that they'd get into the mix and cause some problems, but they didn't. But then the second half of the race was filled to the brim with battles, some of them even not resulting in pieces of car flying everywhere, which was you know, generally good. No, there was quite a lot of good battles towards the end. I was actually enjoying it. Although I have to say, they have got to get that particular racetrack off the calendar. I mean, it's a terrible track. It really is, in my opinion, possibly the worst. I mean, I think it's even worse than Valencia. It's terrible. Village Idiot, welcome. Are you the only American here? I doubt it. I suspect there are a few. They have been known to appear on the internet occasionally. Wonder if Gopher will ever be on Jim's podcast. It's pretty vulgar. I've been on lots of vulgar podcasts. I mean, I was on with Matty Plays and Lone Vault Wanderer. They're pretty vulgar. I was on with Total Biscuit. He's pretty vulgar. Well, not as vulgar as Jim, I guess. I mean, but then Jim is... Yeah, I guess actually, you're right. Jim's very vulgar. But yeah, I got no problem with vulgarity at all. I watch Jim's show. If I had problems with vulgarity, I could not watch Jim. For any of you who've ever watched a Squirty play, I mean, he literally sets the tone in the first sentence. He lets you know, in no uncertain terms, what is coming. And what is coming is probably going to be profane in the extreme. He has well, he varies the interesting ways in which he describes you, the viewer, each and every time he says hello. And the way he describes viewers is, well, yes. If I were to have an entry under vulgarity saying C, and then insert name of YouTuber, it would be Jim Sterling. Definitely. But I have no problem with vulgarity. Just because I don't actually partake does not necessarily mean I disapprove or don't even occasionally enjoy it. You see, I don't drive Formula 1 cars, but as we've already ascertained, I do enjoy watching racing cars. Yes, I do. Oh, God. TB is not really vulgar most of the time. No, he's not. He's not actually a vulgar man. But there is a warning on the show. Strong language or something. No, but believe it or not, I mean, I know people are sort of used to me not swearing. As I've explained many times, you know, I have been known to swear. I do swear, although not as much as I used to, partly because of this channel. But I have absolutely no problem with vulgarity or with, you know, risque subjects. If you actually look at the list of some of my favourite comedians, you pretty much understand immediately that I have no problem with vulgarity. Swearing used to be a bad thing. I'm not even sure it did used to be a bad thing exactly. It used to be more unacceptable than it is now. Welcome, Femoemra. It's funny, isn't it? I'm building this... Whoa. Thank you, Matty491. My God. Wow. Thank you very much. I can't believe people are paying me tips to walk in circles, placing glass blocks on top of each other. You know what? I feel like a trained monkey at this point. I'm like... I've learned to bang the drums and people are always impressed. Oh, look. Oh, look. Isn't he clever? He's found a way to stack blocks on top of each other. I didn't know YouTubers could do that. Wow, they'll teach them anything these days, won't they? In my day, YouTubers just sat in front of a camera and screamed. Now they're piling blocks. Should encourage him. Here's a tip. Keep going, young man. Old man, in my particular case. A trained gopher, yeah. which is what you would find on the... What? There's a difference between... yeah, okay, I'm not going to say any of that. Yes, no, Jim is extremely graphic. He has a way of describing things that is beyond vulgar and extremely graphic. At the same time, have you ever noticed that when he makes those descriptions, you kind of know what he's saying and you can picture it, and you can't help but think sometimes he's kind of right. I wish he wasn't, but he, you know, when he makes these comparisons, that looks like, and then insert the most vulgar thing you've ever seen. You want to say, well, that's really unnecessary, albeit kind of accurate. Which is why I don't mind vulgarity, really. The only thing I really have a problem with when it comes to Jim Sterling is his opinion on free games. He doesn't feel that a game being completely free, and I mean free, you know, like a developer says, here is my game, it is free, there are no microtransactions, it is free, and he's like, that doesn't excuse it from being bad. And I have to say, I disagree with him. I'm sorry, but when something's free, it's excused for being bad. I mean, it's not excused from Mam Elizabeth. Thank you very much. I mean, it's don't get me wrong. It's not excused from constructive criticism. I mean, if you can say, you know, but I feel if something is completely free and somebody's just put it out there as a kind of, this is a game I've made, I'm, you know, I feel you are entitled to give constructive criticism, even if that criticism is, you know, thanks for trying, but honestly, the game was not really any fun. I didn't really enjoy it, and you know, I think you're missing some of the finer points of game making. But you know, thanks for trying and thanks for putting it out there. There is a difference, you know. There's a kind of. Thank you, Fimo Emra. Okay. What's going on tonight? I mean, thank you, but what? I'm having a good night, and I'm curious as to why. I'm really curious as to why, because let's face it, I'm not even streaming anymore. I am not streaming Minecraft. I am podcasting random thoughts. This is, you know, it was the moo. I don't say that because I'll have to moo more often. So yeah. So I think when somebody gives a game out for free, whilst you can criticise it, I think it deserves a tiny bit more kindness, shall we say, than I've seen on some of Jim's videos. The instant they charge money for it, yes, open season, absolutely, totally open season. If they do something in the game that really is horribly offensive, or then fine, you're forgiven. Okay. Why? Really? What's going on? What is? I mean, thank you. Don't give me. Thank you very, very much indeed. Although I suspect that was not the real Jim. I'm suspecting that was not the real Jim Sterling. Thank you very, very much for the tip and small shock. But what's going on tonight? Okay. Money is confusing. Yeah, a little bit. So yeah, I mean, so when I say I disagree with Jim on this one thing, it is a minor thing. I think it's a difference in style more than actual substance. It's like, thank you for the resub, Vinny Pob. It's not that I think they are immune to criticism, but I do think they're. I think people who give free games, as long as they're done in a offensive manner and there's no real strange ulterior motive and so on. I think people who give free games are deserving of some kindness, shall we say. That's what I would say. I think it's the same with mods and mod makers. If a mod maker makes a mod, even if you absolutely hate the mod, think it's utter crap, if he's given it for free and he's put his heart into it, I think it's good manners to be polite about it, the mod, even if you hate it. Even if you don't like it, even if you think it's a bad mod, I think it just warrants a little bit of kindness. Either don't say anything, or if it's so bad you really feel you should warn people, feel free to say, I do apologise. I realise you may have worked hard on this, but I have to tell you, when I installed this, it did unfortunately make my house explode, and I cannot, in all good conscience, recommend everyone use this mod or something. There is. Even if you're going to slate something, again, there should be a kind of modicum of politeness. I'm still getting dizzy, though. And I know apparently that makes me horribly naive. Oh. And, not worthy of being on the internet or something. But, just, Again, the second money's involved, open season, you're entitled to absolutely ravage the person if they're making utter crap. Somebody who makes a game charges $10 for it, and it turns out to be Unit Z, as they call it. I'm still trying to figure out why he doesn't call it Unit Z. I assume it's because it was actually an American piece of software, and it just always sounds funny when I hear a Brit say Z, even though I occasionally say it myself. Whew. I got to stop a second because I am actually getting dizzy. It's getting worse tonight. That's a lot of glass. Yeah, it's not enough. At this point, no, there's no such thing as a crappy tip. There is no such thing as a crappy tip. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. There isn't. I mean, let's remember. I'm sort of. This is just me going round in circles, probably making you guys feel almost as ill as I'm feeling. I'm really feeling. Should I go forward for a while? Let's try forward and see if that's an improvement. It's not, is it? Is it just me, or is tonight a nausea night? Oh my god, that is a long way down. Oh my god. Look up. It's not helping. I am going to get a major sense of achievement when I finish this damn tower. Do you know that? I am really going to get a major sense of achievement. $5 from Fimo Emra wants more Skyrim. Don't do this to me. Don't throw money at me and ask me to make Skyrim videos, because I'm afraid it's not. I've just made a video explaining why I'm not making Skyrim videos at the moment. I'm going to upload it and try and release it tomorrow. I've done it before. I've actually talked about this on podcasts. I've talked about it on updates. And I made a SoundCloud podcast as to why. I've now made a video, another one, just explaining the why of it. And, I may even elaborate on this subject when Fallout 4 comes closer to the horizon, because what I want to do is make sure I don't make the same mistakes with Fallout 4 or the Elder Scrolls 6, any game in future that I made with Skyrim. And I did. I made mistakes with Skyrim. And there was no way to stop it, really, because unfortunately, I did all my learning on Skyrim and all of my growth as a YouTuber. Growth as a YouTuber, that does sound silly, doesn't it? Civ 5, maybe. Maybe. But we're in a long list of games that I need to play. So, I've already come up with some better plans on how to do future games, and I don't mean any old games. I'm talking specifically at the moment Bethesda games, which, let's face it, there's nothing quite like the Bethesda games for... Welcome Matty491, the man who tipped me so generously as well. I'm not saying that, but thanks for the tip. Really? You really, 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 really wanted me to say that. Dear, oh dear. So, you know, the Bethesda games obviously have a life expectancy that is staggering. The fact that people still want me to make Skyrim videos now is amazing if you think about it. It's a testament to how... Well, yeah, no, I was about to say not good the game is, but no, how good the game is. You know, if by good you take everything into account. I can't run down those stairs again. I cannot run down those stairs again. I need more glass. Oh, God. Oh, please tell me that was enough. Wow. Make circles the other way. Do you think that would help? Thank you, Kieran, for the resub. Did I hear Enderman? Thank you, Rahul Starkhammer, for the resub. Does the texture pack need a really good computer? I'm not totally sure. Thank you, the communist tip. Was that communist tip? And thank you. How the? No. How did you? How, and more how. Lots of how, all the how, and then some. You can't have come from there, so you had to come for how? Really, how? Okay, it was F7, wasn't it? Was it F7? Yeah. Really? How the hell is that real? Really, real? No. Just how is that? I mean, we're next to so many light sources. Oh, God. Yes, it's ugly without shaders, but it does allow me to do a quick scan. Because it would seem the game is trolling me. Because there's no way... I mean, look. Really, no. I mean, this thing... How is that? How? That's just weird. Very weird. Unbelievably weird. Monumentally weird. Okay. Make floor lights with torches under glass. Ooh, nice idea, nice idea. One Gopher, can you sing, music, act? No. I do not sing. I do not... I wish I could play an instrument. I'd love to play the piano. Act. Badly. No, I cannot act. I don't think so. I've never really tried. Perhaps I could overact. But if you mean, you know, alas, poor Yorick, I knew him well. No. Right, let's shaders. Let's get those shaders back on. It was that one, wasn't it? Your daughter likes my voice. Well, that's good, I think. Are frag mines an instrument? I do not think so. Okay. So hopefully now my house is safe from those things, and I can. I believe we're still collecting tons more glass. Question: how much? Oh. Okay. Yeah, we got. Oh, we got plenty more on the burn. Plenty more. Oh, nice. You'll be too busy playing Fallout 4 and not watching Gopher, which I would not blame you. I would not blame you. So, yeah, I'm going to make a video discussing my my plans Fallout 4 wise. Those plans are going to. Well, the thing is as I've explained. I think I'm not sure. Did I just see something run pat? No, it's a leaking roof. Okay. Is that better? Is that better? It's not. That's not better, is it? It's just not. Little better? Just. God. Oh. Can you make the tower from bedrock to sky limit? I probably could, but I'd have to dig down a bit further. I don't know how far the base of my tower is. Yeah, that would be kind of cool, I suppose, but probably not going to happen. Okay. Yeah, different people, different things. Some people get really bothered by seeing motion. Out of curiosity, is it because there's no bobbing? Do you think? Because I turned head bobbing off. I can't remember how the hell. Let's put view bobbing back on and see if that actually helps. I should probably. Do you think it helps view bobbing? Because sometimes view bobbing can actually help, as it gives you a better sense of mood. Thank you, AMVEL. Amvel. Thank you. Seriously, guys, what's going on tonight? What is going on tonight? What have I missed? I can't believe you guys have missed Minecraft this badly. You've missed. Okay, well, we use view bobbing. You've missed me going round in circles, digging sand and laying glass blocks. I just. Finding it a little hard to handle. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to make a video about it, but the basic thrust, so to speak, of the problem, I think, with Skyrim, and the way I handled it, is the fact that I became a Let's Player as well. Now, some of you are going to go, no, 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 we loved your Let's Play. Please don't tell us you're never going to do Let's Plays again. And the answer to that is no. Of course, I actually enjoy doing Let's Plays. I really do enjoy the Let's Plays. And in fact, I ended up... Oh, good God. Thank you very much. I've forgotten what key to press now. I can't even remember which key to lay a glass block now. I'm gonna stare at the sun for a little while and okay. I spent the money on a graphics. I did actually. Well, I had a really good night of tips, and I upgraded my my rig to be pretty much a Witcher 3 monster machine. Believe it or not, though, you know what the bottleneck is on Witcher 3? I'm not saying that either, but thank you for the tip. Yeah, I think it's the CPU. I can't run Hairworks, which is still annoying me a little. I've got to figure out what it is in my system that's causing me to not run 60 frames a second in every single place, even with Hairworks off. There are occasional slowdowns, although I suspect that's just the game because it's so CPU intensive as well. So I didn't replace the door. No, I haven't actually. I can get a second CPU. I wish you could do... May I get a Steve logo tattoo? What are you asking? Are you asking whether or not you have my permission to put the Steve logo on you? I don't think you need my permission, to be honest. I'm not sure how branding and copyright and anything... I don't know how that's covered. Do you have my permission? Yeah. Do I think it's a good idea? No. It's just that's just that. Okay, that threw me even more than the tips. It's just polite to ask the creator of the logo. Yeah, I mean, I would take it as a great compliment. But is that something you really want to have permanently on your body? It's just, I mean, I will admit, it's a great logo. I didn't make it, so I'm allowed to say that. Oh, I should eat. What was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, right. Let's Plays. The Richard Let's Play, for me, in many ways, even though I still think Steve was much more fun to play. He was. Steve and Jack, both, much more fun to play. Richard was harder to play, a hell of a lot harder to play, but more rewarding in the end. And more emotional for me. But if you think about the Richard Let's Play, I finished it... I can't remember when I finished it. Was it last year or was it early this year? I finished it going on 4 years after the game came out. No. 3 years? Yeah, no, 3 years. It would have been 3 years because it would have been... and that was the vanilla quest. And I think therein lies the root cause of my burnout on Skyrim. Richard had a better story. Yeah. The root cause of my burnout on Skyrim, in the end, I think, was... my real reluctance to ruin the Richard save, and so my absolute caution when it came to mods. And obviously I switched to Mod Organizer eventually, but I'd already grown weary of modding because of that. Thank you, Oliver Klosov. I have to say these skeptically because I'm trying to listen to see if it's going to say something rude. Thank you very much. So by the time I had Mod Organizer and had a bit more freedom to do mods, I was already in this point where I was finding it really hard to get excited for them. So, I mean, there may even be some element of 4 years or 3.5 years of covering mods for Skyrim was just too much. I mean, that's a long time. But I do honestly think it was the fact that I was doing too much Skyrim, and in the end, the Richard Let's Play kind of interfered a little. Here's what I think would have been better. If I'd have started my Let's Play, my vanilla Let's Play, as soon as Skyrim came out. Because you have to remember, the Richard Let's Play, I don't know when that started. Probably someone could look it up. But if I'd have done a single vanilla playthrough as a Let's Play, and then, as DLC came out, did DLC, and this I think is the more important thing, as modded quests came out, started doing those, because those tend to come out 1.5 years, 2 years after the main game, I think I'd still be playing Skyrim. That's my theory. My theory is, if I had done it that way, I'd still be playing it. But if you think of, I don't know if you guys know the YouTuber Alchest Breach. He does Fallout New Vegas Let's Plays. But what he tends to do now are just the mods, because there are a load of really good mods coming out for Fallout New Vegas. And he's just does loads of those. Because of course he's done the vanilla game and he doesn't need to do it anymore. So it's all new stuff. It's all new stuff all of the time. Which is great, because that's got to keep him really interested and really passionate. And I think that's the smart way of doing it. But of course, when I started this, I wasn't a Let's Player. In fact, I wasn't even a mod showcaser. I was a tutorial maker. And I think I just, A, took too much on for one game, but more importantly, I think I just did it in the wrong times. The vanilla Let's Play of Fallout 4, I am going to do it. I am going to do a Let's Play of Fallout 4. But it is going to probably finish before the first DLC's out. Or, well, when's your birthday? Apparently today. And then hopefully, by the time I finished my Let's Plays of that and the DLC, there will be some mod maker made quest mods. And I'll do those. And of course, this will keep my passion going for the game, and I will keep covering mods. At least that's my current plan, my current theory, hypothesis, however you want to call it. And the same again for Elder Scrolls 6. Will you Let's Play Fallout 4 blind? Yes, I will. I will. I'm going to play it. I am going to record it. I don't know how I will release it though. In that, okay, how far are we getting up now? Pretty close. For example, I'll probably play quite a lot, and I may end up with quite a lot of backup episodes, like as in the footage, but I won't edit them and upload them. So I may well. How about Tale of Two Wastelands? That is a possibility, but I've already got I've already got one Fallout Let's Play going. Jack's still a thing. Fallout 4's coming out. I think doing Tale of Two Wastelands would just be too much. This is one of the other things I've been learning from this whole experience is pick your battles, so to speak. I mean, even recently, the choices of Let's Plays that I've been doing. Oh, welcome Field Crab. I think I've been doing too much. I mean, on reflection, considering Fallout 4 is coming out, it may have even been a mistake to start Stalker, although I'm really enjoying it because I do like Stalker. There is one other game I'm going to play reasonably soon, and I am going to record it. I don't know when I'll release it though, and that is Soma. It's a horror game. But I really want to play that. Big fan of the horror games made by that company. They made Amnesia, so happy birthday, thank you. So, yeah. So I will be playing Soma, excuse me, and I will record it. I cannot tell you when I will release it because I'm going to, again, I don't want to, I know it could flood my channel. Yeah, basically, that's what I don't want to do. And I did notice I came close to doing that a few times. And actually on my main channel now, I've been uploading Fallout Shelter. And seeing as I'm playing that quite a bit, I'm wondering if that was too much as well for the main channel. Sticking stuff on the GopherLive channel seems to be easier because people just come along and pick and choose what they want to watch. And on the main channel, I kind of, you know... But I started uploading it on the main channel because it's a Fallout game and Fallout and my channel, and I thought, oh, this will be good. But I was envisaging playing it like 15 minutes a day and then just uploading 2 episodes a week or something for an hour. But I've still got like a 45-minute episode from the first time I played, and I've now got a close to an hour episode from earlier tonight. Which at the moment is beginning to look like I'm going to end up with an hour a night. Which is seriously swamping my channel. If I do a shelter video every other day, yeah, I'll try not to overdo it. It's just so bloody entertaining. I agree with Jim about Mad Max. It's too much fluff and not enough game. I don't know, I haven't tried it. I've not tried that. I've not tried Metal Gear Solid. They're getting different reviews. Some people liked Mad Max, some people didn't. Most people seem to like Metal Gear Solid. Although, I've heard some criticisms of it. And I'm probably not going to play either of them. I think I'm out of glass, you know. Which Android emulator did you use? I used Blue Squares? Squares? Something like that. Blue something. Do you like ESO? Honestly, not really. It's not that I disliked it, I just didn't... It, you know, just, it was like... Meh. Okay. I have a feeling, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the glass. No, I've got more glass cooking. We just have to leave it for a little while. How did I get into Let's Plays? Oh God, was it episode 20 of my Skyrim? Happy 123rd birthday. Thank you. For some reason, I suspect that's Kieran. It's the 1, 2, 3 thing. Do I know zero punctuation? Did you mean do I know him? You mean Yahtzee? Do I know of him or do I know him personally? No, I know of him. I think everyone knows of him. But I don't know him. I don't actually know every Brit. There's rather a lot of us, believe it or not. And I don't think he actually lives in Britain anyway. Doesn't he live in Australia or something? Total Biscuit lives in the US. It's not all grown yet. I'm not gonna be culling the herd because the crops are not grown. I just don't need to cull the herd. I should stop doing that. I'm only doing it for the fun of slaughtering the animals, which is a terrible thing. Right. It's just not a lot of glass, is it? It really isn't a lot of glass, which means I've actually got to wait because it doesn't smelt while I'm not in game. So I have to kind of stay in game, which is, you know. Skyrim Mod Sanctuary. Yes, of course. How did I get into Let's Plays? I made a Skyrim Mod Sanctuary and I decided to try something different where instead of researching it and then showing it and showcasing it, what I did was I let you see my first impressions of it. So in a way, it was almost a mini Let's Play. I went out, tried the mod. It was a player home mod, and everyone just said, "Oh, do more of this. Do Let's Plays." So I thought I'd start it. And part of the reason I did the Let's Play was to test a mod that was kind of difficult to test, which was the UFO. Because back in those days, I didn't really use companions very often in any game. Never been big into companions, which may strike you as odd now. Strikes me as odd as well. And so, oh, I missed it. So the Steve Let's Play was supposed to be a short, focused Let's Play. I planned on doing the Mage's Quest. That was it. That was literally it. The Mage's Quest was going to be Steve. I even said that in advance. And I was going to be testing UFO. Yeah, Asteria Airship, that was the one. Yeah. Thank you for the resub. Origin 1. Come on. Do you drink alcohol? If so, what was your favourite drink? Well, I'm fairly well known for liking whiskey. I like brandy. I quite like rum. I like most dark spirits. But I enjoy beer as well. I enjoy wine. Most alcohol. I don't like clear spirits anymore. Maybe when I was very, very young. By very, very young, I mean, you know, 20. Oh, sorry, I'm just reading some comments. Cider. Oh, when I was, I don't know, 16, 17, I drank cider. But not anymore. And then Kaja came along. Yeah, so I'm being distracted from the fishing. Mead kind of guy. Oh, I've drunk mead before. It's okay. But I do like whiskey. Even American whiskey. It's a bit of a shock to many people. Guess it just means I'm not picky. Oh dear, I kid. We like to kid the Americans about their whiskey. And then we like to drink it. Favourite scotch? Single malt. I don't really have a favourite brand, if that's, you know. I could say, you know, Glenfiddich or Glenmorangie or something like that just to sound cool, but it'd be a lie. If it's single malt, I like it. I like blended whiskies as well. So, pretty easy going when it comes to things like that. I really am. Canadian whiskey? Really? Is that like whiskey that tastes of maple syrup? Is that racist, is it? Do you think that's racist against Canadians? Alcohol is so expensive in Norway, though. It is, but then so's milk. I was thinking about that today. I don't know, like, how much does a litre of milk cost in America? Because I just went to the corner shop and bought 2 litres of milk, and it cost $5. I don't know how that compares. Give you an idea of how expensive Norway is to live. You better not scare the fish away, you really... What was the... I heard... Oh, are you burning in the sun? Ah, okay. If you could do it quietly, that would be appreciated. Okay, so it's not that. So see something like milk then's a reasonable price here in Norway. But yeah, beer would cost you. If I went to a bar and bought a beer, it would cost me the equivalent of about $10 or $11, something like that. I think. And believe it or not, that's actually a reasonable rate. Once upon a time, oh god, I fell. Let's go kill this guy. Where is he? I fell out. At some points, the exchange rate's been so bad it might have actually cost close to about $15 for a beer. But the exchange rate's pretty good at the moment. The American dollar is doing pretty $5 per mil. Thank you. That wasn't actually a hint. It was just oh, I love the sunshine. I can't see the damned fishing thing. Blinded by the sun. Do I plan on showing you my face anytime in the future? Not really. I have a face. I'm sure someone will see it. But I don't find it particularly interesting and don't see why... it doesn't add anything to my channel, therefore I don't particularly feel the need for it. But at the same time, if I go to a convention or something and I'm seen, and it won't be the end of the world. Although I think people will be horribly disappointed, because I have a feeling. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. $10 for beer, because people are going to be. But he looks so normal, ordinary. Thank you, Anonymous. What did I think of Alan Wake? Oh, I should probably have done a review of that. Good game. Good game, good story, good atmosphere, very good visual. You think I'm scared of you, don't I? You think I'm scared of you, don't I? Huh? No. Don't you run away. Come here. I'm looking at you. Where are you? I don't see you. God damn it. I hate those things. They steal my grass. Are you below me? Thank you, me? One of the fans did meet. Yes, that's right. I met a fan in Poland. They worked for GOG, believe it or not. Which was very cool. Okay, so how are we doing? It's still not really a lot, is it? I mean... Gonna transfer some because I have a feeling... Right, so we've got two and a bit stacks. Let's take that. That one in there. Well, then. All right. What is GOG? I don't actually know what it stands for, but it is a company that sells games. How's the lava tower? You notice it still has no lava. Well, it's coming along. It's not the biggest tower in the world yet, but it's going to be. And it has no lava because, frankly, that would be idiotic at the moment because I would almost certainly get myself killed pretty much constantly and lose an awful lot of stuff. But right now, what I'm doing is I'm waiting for my auto smelter to auto bloody smelt. It's bloody Enderman. And seeing as there's an awful lot of sand left for it to go through. I mean, look at this. I am so going to kill that bloody Enderman. I really am. Where are you? Where are you? Is he upstairs? Where is he? So what was I talking about? I was talking about Alan Wake. So yeah, liked the story. A little irritated by Alan Wake himself. He seems a bit of a git. His friend Barry, on the other hand, may be the greatest sidekick to have ever been created in a game. Dear oh dear. Yeah, Barry's awesome. And the only criticism I have of Alan Wake the game is the combat, which is okay. I mean, it's not. Read the note from Alan Turing. Alan Turing, a hero. I will read the note, Mr. Turing. It's going to take me a little while. But yeah, so the religious going to be saying that it's not really the channel, it's not really a matter of privacy, your name is out. I don't believe my face will have any bearing on my channel whatsoever. It's not a secret. It's just not particularly interesting. So I don't webcam. I don't face cam. I'm the voice inside your head when I let's play. So anyway, as I was saying, Alan Wake. Combat. Basically, the combat is okay. It's unusual. Well, it's not even that unusual. It's okay. The mechanics are okay. It's more like resource management than combat, in my opinion. And smaller projects after the tower, almost certainly. The problem with the combat in that game, in my opinion, is there's too much of it. I feel it got repetitive, the combat. It was also predictable. You could literally see where the combat was going to happen. You knew when a big event or boss fight was going to happen because you'd get to a place and there'd be loads of ammo and batteries and flares conveniently placed. And I would know. I would know. Or you'd be with someone and say, I will open this door. Let me get this door. Oh, it may take some time. You know, of course it will. I'm going to have to hold off wave after wave of zombies. Sorry, Taken. Thought I was in Left 4 Dead for a second because that was it. And so the combat, I feel like it was added. I feel like they added the combat to appeal to the action gamers. And I wish they hadn't. Because I don't think it needed it. A little bit of combat was fine. But I think in a game that could have been quite scary, combat removes tension. It adds excitement but removes tension. Think of Amnesia. Think of Amnesia. If you've not seen my Let's Play of Amnesia, that is a game that is terrifying and filled with tension. Think of Alien. Think of Alien Isolation. There's very little combat in that. What little combat you have is you usually set them on fire and that's only about halfway through. For the vast majority of that game, combat is not even an option, the first half of it. And it's terrifying. And I think had they had less combat, it would have actually been a scary game. So the stage of the farm was cool. Yeah, that was actually kind of cool. But I have to say, half the reason the stage was cool was because of Barry. Because Barry was awesome. I feel overly uncomfortable thinking I have no option but to run and hide. That's the idea, though. That's the idea. It's the feeling of having no control, of not being able to have a say in it. That was the absolute terror in Amnesia. The fact that the only thing you could do was try to hide, and if that failed, try to run. It was, you know, throw things in the way of the doors, try and hide in closets. You were completely and utterly helpless, and that was what made that game utterly terrifying, in my opinion. Do we have to put maple syrup in everything? Chat's getting weird. And on that note, I think it's actually time for me to leave. I am actually starving hungry. I am going to go off and get myself a sandwich and eat it. Leaving you with this view of the tower, which has grown. It has grown quite a bit in this episode. Although I still have quite a few more layers of glass before I reach the halfway point. Because believe it or not, that top platform is the halfway point. I think I've got enough glass to make it. And then I have to go hunting for sand again. And people are going, oh, please do something else in between. I might, but I doubt it. I'm kind of enjoying this. Just digging sand, turning it into glass, and building it into a tower slowly but surely, whilst chatting with you guys about pretty much randomly everywhere. Let's face it, my Minecraft streams are now rambles. That's what they are. They're rambles with some dizziness thrown in. Thank you, Choppy to Bear. Fallout Shelter dude will die. Right, yeah, no, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. That is a very, very good idea. I'm gonna go off get a sandwich. I'm gonna go off and get a sandwich, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna check on our vault, make sure it hasn't burnt down, and call back our guy who's out there, because he's out there without stim packs, and we want to make sure he doesn't die. So he's been out there for an hour and a half. I think it's time to bring him home, don't you? I don't think we should leave him. So I'm gonna go away for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes, get some food. And then I will see you guys, if you want to hang around, to see if Debase is alive or dead. I hope he isn't dead. He's got my bloody Gauss rifle and wrestling costume. So, thank you for joining me. I will see you guys pretty soon if you want to join me for Fallout Shelter. Otherwise, I will see you on the next Minecraft Lava Tower Ramble. Let's be honest, I will see you for the next ramble.